Question is, why does Jerome Powell hate America so much? Okay, Jerome Powell. That's my question. Is why, like, he must hate America so much because he has run the entire economy into the ground in a way that'll be obvious to everybody. Fundamentally, what happened, and the reason I'm saying that is pointing out that the building is burning, pointing out that the pilot has crashed the plane, that the captain has crashed the ship, and that you might want to get to the parachutes or get to the lifeboats. That is not the same thing as being the pilot, right? Jerome Powell is a pilot. The pilot has crashed the plane.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, right now, as I'm doing this video, we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks flat right now. But we know we have Jerome in the house at about 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. And we know as he's speaking, the bond market is going to go crazy. And that means the stock market is going to go crazy. Now we have the creator of Litecoin, Charlie Lee, says there's massive gains ahead when it comes to the Litecoin halving. And guys, do I think Litecoin is going to pump? No, I do not. Unfortunately, as the halving is going on with Litecoin, we know the Fed is going to be shrinking liquidity. But during the Bitcoin halving, we know the Fed is going to start cutting rates. And I think Bitcoin and Litecoin will go on that run. Now we have Gemini CEO Tyler Winklevoss tweets out that crypto is global. And guys, you know, I talk about it and they write about it. You know, I've been telling you from the beginning, guys, it's a global agenda, the 4th Industrial Revolution. Now, guys, don't forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. This morning, yield rates will push down even further. We had the dollar down. We have volume, which is low, but we know once Jerome Powell is speaking, volume will definitely pick up. We have Tether USDC, and then we have the Fed. Repo at 2.2 trillion, and we know the central banks are raising rates and run off the balance sheet so they can destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have the IMF says that retail CBDCs bring unknown consequences to the financial system. And I would say automation along with CBDCs, because we know it's going to change the whole economy, putting massive amounts of people out of work. And the only ones that are going to be standing are the big banks and big corporations. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Biden administration calls for a 30% tax on cryptocurrency mining electricity use. And some people are going to look at this as a bad thing. But guys, the only way you're going to tax something if it's in a legit sector. That lets you know that mining is here to stay. And we know all about the clean energy agenda. So energy is going to change anyway in the western side of the world. We know China's no way they can go fully clean energy. That's impossible. But guys, this just lets you know that this space is not going anywhere. It is moving fast forward anytime you see something like this come out of the White House. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And guys, we didn't hear anything out of the White House when JP Morgan took over First Republic, because we know that was illegal. You can't have more than 10% of the actual deposits. But I sent something in the Patreon, and I'm going to do a Patreon video on the topic. But one of my friends caught something a couple months ago that I didn't catch. That's the reason why it's so important to have a lot of eyes looking at the NWO, because they're moving pieces. But I put it on my Patreon, and this lets you know that the fourth industrial revolution, this digital transformation, is happening behind the curtain because it made absolutely no news whatsoever. But like I said, I'm going to do a Patreon video because I want to link it in with something else. But guys, don't forget about Grayscale sitting about $24.3 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news. We have Pepe Coin overtakes Dogecoin and Shiba Inu trading volume. And guys, we know anytime a coin is cheap, we know the NWO runs the same thing through the bear market. What do I tell you? As it goes down, buy a little, put it to the side, because it's definitely going back up. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But guys, that's how you take advantage of the pumps and dumps. Now we have Sui mainnet goes live as token sees immediate action on major exchanges. And guys, the much anticipated blockchain, and what separates it from the traditional blockchain, of course, is organizing the data, and that makes scaling a whole lot easier. Now guys, we have MoonPay pushes into retail space with new crypto app. And we see MoonPay constantly building. Now we have Crypto.com launches ChatGPT based AI user assistant Amy. And this should let you know that ChatGPT was waiting behind the curtain, because it is definitely being implemented everywhere. And we see corporations pushing AI, something that was already ready 10 years ago. Now we have Coinbase officers, board members, face suit over alleged insider trading during listing. And guys, we know these lawsuits are nothing but movies. And then lastly, guys, we have Sports Illustrated launch Polygon-based NFT ticketing platform, Box Office. And we have Consensys platform also involved. And we know that definitely should say JP Morgan. But the super ticket allows connectivity. We know it's all about adoption. And remember, connection, because that's all this fourth industrial revolution is about. You being connected with the Internet of Things. And we know NFTs are nothing but digital IDs. But this ticket will allow the performer to stay connected with the attendees. Remember, guys, it's all about connection. And in my next Patreon video, I'm going to bring it all together so you understand how they're going to be moving over into transhumanism. I know it sounds like a movie, but remember, guys, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. From COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.